podcast poppy. Kinkos, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, game in the chokehold. I be out on a late night, opposite a play fight. See slime break night. This break night. My wristwatch is like a break light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments at the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Watch tight end. Hey, boys, we got four down. Left, 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 left. Showing eight. Ready. Blue 45, blue 45.
It's complete to Chris Conley.
Okay, we got four.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Tight end left.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a
Four down,
timeout.
check.
They'll have two
Four down.
remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ace. Z. Here we go now. Blue 45, blue 45.
Mahomes now on first down. Incomplete. They were trying to get it into Kelsey that time, and that'll bring up second down.
They're coming.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Blue 45.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up with Conley. A gain of 32 that time. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have that. You're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
A gain of 6 there on first. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Ace.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Noise shifts past him. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, exactly that could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They'll give it to him up the middle. Only a yard that time.
Black
Second and
58
goal.
rail. Black 58
He gets it
rail.
halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back up the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
He's going to get it running right. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
The big boys came out to play.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
This is more where I came from.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. The Kansas City touchdown. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Goff will lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. 12. Hey, we got 3.
Out of the gun. Gone. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Tight end right. 12. 3 down.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
All right.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's the first carry now for Terry. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Oh, yeah! 12!
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
53's the mark. Out! We go!
On 1st down, it's gone. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Now Gurley out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. And that good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Let's go. I know he ain't got it. He's moving.
On 1st down, gone. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Let's get it. Check 99. Check 99.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Tight end's right.
After the run, Goff to the throw. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, Their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout.
Let's go.
Goff now looking to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
He'll get it up the middle, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, 2nd and goal.
Mike, 50. Shell. Go. Let's go, 12. Let's go. Jester. Motion. 12.
Check. 53's Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Here we go,
so it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough.
We got 3.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard carry. It does put him just a few yards short of the goal line, but 4th down coming up.
Woo! Yeah, baby! Yeah! Man left. Alert! 3 down.
Let's go.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Starting left here.
Here we go. Checking motion. Check the call.
Here we go. It's Gurley.
I got it.
And he's not going to get in. Boom. They stop him at the 1.
Yeah, baby.
Gurley unable to punch it in on 4th and goal. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run in the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Whip.
Z. Hey, watch the edge. Slow.
58's the money.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talked often about trying to shove receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Left.
Kill.
Here we go now. Green 90.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And going deep for Hill. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 54 yards.
We would like
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this.
Or entry to the lot will not be permitted. No refunds will be issued. Please note that at that point, you will be responsible for finding alternative parking.
Line of scrimmage with 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch tight. Left, 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 left. Ready. Green 39. Green 39.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 31 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Butker on for the PAT. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 20 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Jones able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And they'll pitch it back to Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. First down now, but that clock rolling. Gurley again here on first down. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, sometimes it's not a very successful play.
Goff now to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Justin Houston in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, he really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st down.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45. Z. Slow.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Ready. Green 39. Green 39.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Ready! Green 90! Green 90!
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this one is inside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to agree with that because we all have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. Got to continue to go in that direction.
On first down, it's Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. Road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
They're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they're very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle. Gone. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're going to go for it. It's gone. They got a man. It's Woods. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Super one.
A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on Gurley. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You won.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
53's Mike.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. This is Cooks. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. From the gun, here's Goff. Look at this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reggie Rand.